5 and 9, Jan, QSL. Yeah, no problem. Take care. Have a great day. QRZ Europe, VE9er, Florida, India.
Sugar Victor 1, Kilo X-ray Oscar. Germany radio.
Okay, the Germany radio. Try again.
Okay, Victor Econai Foxtrot India, Ross. It is Italy, Whiskey 1. Germany radio. My name is Mauro, my country. It is a Norway. 7-3 for your family. Good night. I'm receiving a 20 over. Radio 5 and no different. Microphone for you, Ras. Victory for 9 Foxtrot India. Italy, Whiskey 1, Golf radio, over.
Yeah, very good, Mauro. You're 5 and 9 plus. 5-9 plus, Mauro. All the best. Buona fortuna. Ciao, ciao.
7-3, buona fortuna. Ciao.
QRZ Europe, VE9er, Victor 1.
Yankee Oscar 7, Yankee Oscar 6.
Okay, the Mexico 7, go ahead. Okay, Mexico, India 7, Delta Kilo Romeo. Keith, you're 5 and 8 into New Brunswick, Canada. My name is Russ, QSL. Yeah, take care, Keith. All the best. We'll catch you again. QRZ Europe, VE9er, Florida, India.
Yankee Oscar 7, Hotel Echo. Yankee Oscar 7, Hotel Echo. Sugar Victor. Yankee Oscar 6.
Okay, the Yankee Oscar 6, go ahead. Is it Yankee Oscar 6, go ahead. QRZ, VE9er, Fox India.
Yankee Oscar 7, Hotel Echo. Sugar Victor.
Delta Lima 7, Delta Lima 7, try again. Delta Lima 7.
Delta Lima 7, Oscar, Radio Papaya, 5-9 plus 20 dB in all the part of Germany.
Very good, Olaf. You're 5 and 8, Olaf, QSL.
Thanks for 5 and 8. Have much fun with your pilot.
Yeah, take care, Ovidas, and QRZ, VE9er, Fox India.
Sugar Victor 1, Sierra Victor 1.
Okay, the Sugar 51, try again.
It is Sugar Victor 1, Kilo X-ray Oscar. Once again, Sierra Victor 1, Kilo X-ray Oscar, over.
Okay, Mexico 0, stand by and listen. Sugar Victor 1 Kilo, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Sugar Victor 1 Kilo X-ray Oscar, over.
Yes, very good. Sugar Victor 1 Kilo, X-ray Oscar. John, nice to hear you in Athens. 5 and 9, John, 5 and 9, QSL.
59 for you, my friend, as well in the city of Athens, almost at the center of the city. Thanks a lot, and 73.
73, QRZ, VE9er, Fox India.
Yankee
Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox.
Okay, something Fox, the Fox, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox. You get a pilot there, Russ. It's absolutely insane. From Kurt here, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, on 7 off, over.
Yeah, Kurt, why don't you take the other half, Kurt? Take the other half, QSL.
I just started my live stream, but I wanted to start the live stream by saying hello to you, Russ. It's unbelievable. It's just like an insane. I'll just tape it a little bit longer, so when you're finished, you just check on the live stream how it sounds over here. Absolutely insane. Enjoy the pilot, Russ. You're the king and the star of the frequency today.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, it's crazy for sure. But anyhow, thanks for dropping by. Big signal, and hope to hear you in again, QSL.
73s, I'm going to move to frequency in a short while. 73s, I'll just listen a little while for yourself so you can listen to it later on the live stream, not recording. 73s, Russ.
Yeah, 73, all the best. QRZ Europe, VE9er, Florida, India.
Yankee Oscar 6, Hotel Echo. Yankee Oscar 7, Hotel Echo.
Italy Zulu 4, Romeo Canada, Germany, 5 and 8, Andrea, QSL.
QSL, in this moment you see a report in Northeast Italy, I'm sorry, 10 degrees over 9, QSL.
Yeah, roger on that. You take care, all the best.
14196, is this frequency news? I just want to try it again. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Okay, one more try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, negative. Receive on anybody who is responding. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. This is Brussels calling CQ. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot calling and standby.
Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. This is Victor Echo 1 Bravo Lima. Hi Kurt, how you doing?
Who is calling? Kurt, can you come back again with the call sign? Good evening to you. Over.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo Lima. Sorry if I forgot to mention that the first time round.
How you doing there, Bill? Jeff. Nice to hear you again. And boy, I was just listening to Russ, who is just a few kilohertz higher, and he's having some kind of a pileup. Absolutely insane. Nice to meet you, Jeff. I hope everything is okay. I'm just starting the live stream for tonight. Been a while. I haven't done a live stream, so I said, well, why don't we do it? And I was fine-tuning a little bit the audio input and all that kind of stuff. Go ahead, Jeff. I hope you have a good copy on me. I'm giving you a report on the next over. Go ahead, over.
This is Kurt. Yeah, I did enjoy watching the live stream, after the fact, the YouTube video. It was quite impressive how my little antenna was just piling through the other calls from further into North America, so I was quite happy to see that. I won't hold it. I know you're going to be working a bit of a pile up here, and I did hear you just up the band, so I was tuning around and heard you again, checking the frequency. Okay, you're 5 and 9 all day long. Absolutely beautiful signal as usual. And I'll let you get on and work some more stations. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, and Victor Echo 1, Bravo Lima. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Jeff. Pleasure is all mine. I'm happy to hear you again. And I'm looking forward for the next one, okay? So I'm very, very much looking forward for the next QSO we'll have. 73 there, Jeff. I have you down the log, and enjoy the DX. Pleasure is all mine. Victor Echo 1 Bravo Lima from On 7 off in Belgium.
Okay, 73, Kurt. Bye-bye.
73's QRZ. This is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Brussels calling.
Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
Whiskey Bravo 6, make your call.
Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, having a copy, WB6W here, the name is Paul, Tango Echo Delta, located in St. Augustine, Florida, over.
Yeah, QSL, Todd, I didn't get the suffix right, so if you just repeat the suffix, sir, over.
It's Whiskey Charlie Ocean, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, over.
Okay, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, Todd, Ted, there you are. Okay, I think I have it right there in St. Augustine. Nice to meet you. I hope you're having a great evening there. I'm located just in the southern part of Brussels. It's the first time we meet on the frequency. As far as my logbook is concerned, it doesn't see your call sign. And the name here is Kurt, like Kurt Cobain, K-U-R-T, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Very nice propagation tonight. I decided to turn on the live stream, so you can follow along on the live stream as you wish. Going to my QRZ page will bring you to the live stream straight away. Ted, fine business. Very good signal from you. I think I saw a 5 and 8 report on your signal, so I'll give a more accurate report on your next over. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Oscar from on 7 off, over.
Yeah, 07, I didn't get the full call sign. I may have not got that correctly, but Kurt, beautiful signal out of Brussels. The rig's a TSA 30S, Kenwood, nothing extraordinary. The amplifier is a Denson Cupertino, probably about 300-400 watts, and that's pretty much the apex of the antenna, maybe 25 feet, lays approximately about 6 feet. And that's kind of it. Back over to you, Kurt. WB6W on the call.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it's doing a fine job. I'm running about 700-800 watts on a 2-element cubicle quad that is pointing to North America right now and Canada. And the antenna is at a altitude of about 55 feet, approximately 55 feet up in the air. The radio is a TS480, and I'm using the power amplifier by OM Power 2000 Plus, but I'm receiving you through my SDR Play receiver. I'm separating my receive. I want to have a nice, beautiful scope on the entire 20-meter band, and for that reason I'm using my SDR Play, which came in very handy. I'm just using it in combination with the Kenwood TAT, so that's what I'm using. But fantastic to hear you. I am very happy to hear North America. I think propagation is probably wide open also on 10 meters, but I won't bother too much to go up there. I might just do a live stream maybe tomorrow on the 10-meter band. Ted, I'll pass microphone one more time to you, and I'll give you a nice signal report on your next transmission. Go ahead, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot.
Copy that. I got it that time. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Beautiful signal. I mean, you're just smoking in the United States. I mean, down in South Florida, or not South, I mean Northeast Florida. I apologize for that. I'm less than about 3 miles up the Atlantic coast, and Kurt, beautiful sounding rig you're doing. Amplifier, love the radio. Beautiful job. Back over to you. ON7 Oscar Foxtrot. This is WB6WC, St. Augustine, Florida. Over.
Yeah, QSL. It's doing the right job for me. I'm very happy with the setup here. I don't think I need to change quite a lot. It seems to be quite performant. And the full report is 5 and 9 on your last over, so I have a very good signal report on you. Okay, I'll move on, Ted. I think we might have some other stations on the site. I see people jumping into the live stream as well, so it's been quite some time I haven't done any live streams, so there might be people interested in just coming along. Thank you very much for the QSO. You have a fantastic afternoon down your way, and hopefully we can catch you soon again. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Oscar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Back to you, sir.
No problem. No, I'm sure there's a crowd going to be behind me out here. There's with the signal that you're doing in North America, especially here in Florida. Like I said, 20 over, and thank you for the 5-9 signal in Brussels. And hope to talk to you again, my dear brother. Good signal. God bless. And I'll get out of here and let you tackle it on. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, WV6WCO, St. Augustine, Florida. 7-3. God bless.
Hey, say hello to the nice, beautiful oranges that are growing in Florida. 73 there, Ted. WB6WCO. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, and we're standby.
Oscar November 7,
Zulu 1, leave.
Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta.
Okay, Uniform 2, Papa, make your call.
Victoria United
number 2, Papa Hotel Delta, Victoria uniform number 2, Pacific Honolulu, Denmark, over.
Okay, Foxtrot Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Denmark or Delta. Is that correct? I have Foxtrot Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta. Do I have your call correct?
Victoria uniform from South India, Victoria United number 2, Pacific Honolulu, Denmark, VU2PHD, over.
Okay, let me turn the beam towards you there, Matthew, because I'm doing a live stream, so it's always interesting to hear people from your heck of the woods. So I'm just logging your station first, and I'm turning the beam towards you, so you can have a better signal, and I'll have a better signal on you. Yeah, we had the QSO. I remember your QRZ page. We had the QSO a couple of days ago. I think it was about a week ago. So yeah, there you are, Matthew. Yeah, you can follow along on the live stream. I'm live streaming as we speak. So currently, if you have capability to turn on the computer and go to my QRZ page, you can actually see how you sound here in Belgium, Matthew. But I have you now right in my in my beam antenna direction, so it should be a little bit better, Matthew. I hope everything is okay. I'm very surprised you're still awake. It must be quite late at night down your way, Matthew. Victor United 2, Papa Hotel Delta. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, over.
Oscar number 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Victor uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta. Now you are at 10 dB over 9. When you turn your beam towards India, your new report is 59 plus around 10 dB. Okay, thank you very much for the nice cue. So, now what is my report? And I forgot your name. Please tell me your name also, over.
Yeah, QSL Matthew. My name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, like Kurt Cobain, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and currently you are now also 5 plus 8 to 10 dB, Matthew. If you have a computer, you can check. You can show it to your family members if they want to know how you sound with your humble station there. They will be probably intrigued and interested to see how you sound over here. And boy, you look, I'm just looking at your QTH, you live in a very beautiful country. And I see you have a ladder line going to your antenna, quickly having a look. And I see you have the grapes. Well, I'm living in an area where we grow grapes as well. So we have very nice grapes. I'm not sure if you grow them yourself, the grapes, or if it's maybe the farmer next door. But yeah, I have never been to India. Maybe one day I'll make it to India. It's a country that travelers, especially backpackers, they hate and love at the same time, Matthew. Back to you, Victor United 2, Papa Hotel Delta. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Okay, all okay. Once again, good morning, Kurt. Okay, you are okay, Kurt. Very good morning, and thank you very much for my report. Okay, I will look for nqrresearch.com, and okay, you are watching my qrresearch.com site, and you can see my 3-element homemade Yagi there. I am using the same Yagi now at the present moment, and running only 100 watts, 100 watts from my ICOM 7300, and power is only 100 watts. However, very happy to meet you, and hope to meet you again. Okay, and next when I wonder when you are planning to come to India again. Wish you a very nice time there if you are coming to India. Cool. Okay, now thank you very much for the next QSO, and hope to meet you again. 73, bye-bye, over.
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much. And yeah, Matthew, I have no plans to come to India, but my wife is from Thailand, so I do travel on and off to Thailand, and I also have a call sign in Thailand. My Thai call sign is Hotel Sierra 0 Zulu Papa X-ray, so I also am licensed in Thailand to use a radio. So I'm there normally during the winter season over here. So actually January and February are the months that I'm active from Thailand eventually, and I hope next time that I go there in January, February next year, I will have some radio gear and be more active. So I wouldn't be too surprised that we will have a few QSOs when I will be in my wife's QTH in Thailand. She's located, or the house is located about 400 kilometers north of Bangkok, Matthew. Well, fantastic. Very happy I just have one question about your QRZ page. Are these grapes your grapes, or is it from the farmer next door? Do you grow grapes back in your backyard? Back to you there, Matthew. Over.
I didn't understand your question. What do you ask about my? Is it about my QTH? Over?
Yeah, the grapes, I can see the grapes that are growing in the garden next or behind you. I can see the picture where you are in the grape garden, the fruit, the grapes. So I was wondering if you grow these grapes or if it's maybe from the farmer close to you. Maybe you make them for wine or just for eating. Back to you, Matthew. I hope you understand and your English is sufficient enough to understand. Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Okay, I got it. I am from Kerala State. Kilo Echo Radio Alpha Lima Alpha, Kerala State, and the nearby state is Tamil Nadu. In the next state is Tamil Nadu. Both are when my daughter came from Australia, we went to Tamil Nadu side. It is in the border of Kerala, and it is Tamil Nadu side, and there is plenty of grapes garden there. It is not in my QTH. It is in near state, maybe around 30 kilometers away from my QTH. We made a tour to that side. At that time, the photographs was taken. It is not mine. Kurtova.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, I was wondering because we also grow grapes over here. So I understand it's not in your QTH. I was wondering if it was from India or if it's a grape garden close to your QTH or not. Okay, I will let you go. Matthew, if you hear me again, please give me a shout. I would really appreciate, and also enjoy the live stream. If you have time, you can listen to it. It will be recorded and saved on YouTube forever, so you can always listen back maybe in a couple of years from now when all the propagation cycle is just gone and we can only dream about propagation. 73s, Matthew, I wish you a fantastic evening, and a pleasure is absolutely mine to hear India tonight. Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta. This is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Okay. By the way, did you understand which is the plant in my tourism.com photograph? There's a plant. Do you understand what is that? Over?
You mean which plants are you talking about? Over.
In my tourism.com site, there is a plant, not of seeds in the ground side. Do you understand that? What is that plant? Over?
Is that I have no idea what the plant is. No idea. I am looking at the plants. It's right under the other picture, right? I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet because I'm familiar with a lot of tropical plants, especially like, they grow in Thailand, cassava and also sugar cane, but I'm not familiar with the plant that I can see. No idea what it is. Oh.
It's a cardamom. Do you know cardamom, Owen?
Of course, yes, I do know cardamom. I'm a perfumer. I design perfumes, Matthew. So we use cardamom. Okay, and does it? That's an interesting information that you're giving me, because me and my wife, we are looking to actually grow other stuff because we are right now growing what they call it in Thai language mansaparang, which is actually the cassava plant. and the more we go further in the future, the more we have problems with diseases. So we are looking for alternatives, and I am not sure if it will also grow in the region where my wife comes from, about 400 kilometers northeast of Bangkok. My wife is a farmer, so we always try to find other kind of crops or plants that we can grow. I was looking into vetiver as well, because vetiver is also used in the perfume industry. And as I am a perfumer, of course I know cardamom. I have many perfumes with cardamom in there. Back to you, Matthew. Over.
Okay. We are planting cardamom, and that is my that photograph was taken from my garden. I am cultivating cardamom, pepper, and coffee. Okay, good. And nice to know that you are XYL from Thailand. And you told me the call sign. Is it Sugar Zero Zulu Papa X-ray? I hope. Okay, nice to know that. And please convey my regards to your XYL also. Good. Now, and hope to meet you again. I will look for my audio. Thank you very much for recording that. I will I'll look for it. Thank you very much for the cue. So 7 to 3. Bye bye. See you later. Bye.
Okay, Matthew. I hope I can hear you soon again. We can have a longer discussion when I'm not doing a live stream, because I can exchange information with you about the different crops that we try to grow back in Thailand, and also how much they actually give us as profit for every single crop. So we might maybe exchange information that might be interesting for if you're a farmer. I'm always talking with people who are also into farming and see which of the crops are the most efficient, I would say, in the sense of profitability. So it's always very interesting to talk about this subject as well. But I'm looking forward for the next QSO. I'm really happy to make the contact with you there, Matthew. I would say shukriya, dhanyavad, and I hope to meet you very, very soon again, maybe one of these days. If you hear me calling, just give me a shout. I will be very happy to respond. Matthew, thank you very much. Dhanyavad. Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Okay. Very happy to meet you. And Coach, I am now watching your QRCenter.com, and I saw your XOL, and you are there in the front of the garden there. Is it Thailand or in your own country? Is it Thailand or in your own country? The photographs were taken over.
Yeah, the picture is taken back in Thailand, so you can see that from the page very easily, because when you look at me and the XYL, you can see that the background is in Thailand with a temple in the back. So that is back in Thailand. My wife is actually from Korat, which is actually it's about 100 kilometers from Korat, and Korat is about 300 kilometers from Bangkok. She has a very huge farm back in Thailand. They have an enormous plot of different lands scattered all over the town where she lives, and she's about the biggest farmer in the little village where they are, and they're growing the sugar cane or the cassava plant at the moment, but we are looking into eventually maybe growing also vetiver for the perfume industry, or also eventually cardamom, or maybe even other stuff that grows easily, because the area where she lives is tropical area where you have a very extended period of excessive rain, and then you have a very long period of drought, like about 3-4 months without a single drop of rain. So you need to be sure that the plant that you grow, that it actually sustain and can survive when it's very dry for a very long period. Okay, Matthew, thanks a lot. I'll pass microphone back to you. VU2 PhD ON7 OFF.
Okay. Nice to know. nice to see all the photographs there. Okay. Are you using a hex beam or what is your at present? What is the antenna you are using? Is it a beam over?
Yeah, I'm using a 2-element cubical quad at the moment, Matthew. It's a 2-element 5-band single feed point cubical quad, and the antenna is up about 14 to 15 meters high. So it's a very simple setup. The power is about 800 watts at the moment, Matthew. QSL.
QSL 800 watts with the cubical cord. Okay. I think the cubical cord is a little better than the beam there. I am also planning to make a cubical cord. However, thank you very much for the long QSO and friendly QSO, and hope to meet you again. 7-3, bye-bye, October.
Okay, we keep in touch, Matthew. We keep in touch. Now you know me, and next time you know it's the second or the third QSO that we have together. Now I know a little bit more of your background, and we will have a lot of things to discuss next time we meet and cross aerials again on the band. I will be very pleased and honored to meet you again, Matthew. Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Bye-bye, 73.
Okay, before that, one more question. I think in the old photographs taken by you, are you a photographer, and did you take all the photographs by yourself, over?
Yes, I make all them myself, Roger.
Roger. Okay. Congratulations. Very good picture. Okay, then 73. Bye-bye, over.
73's pleasure is all mine. You take care and God bless you. Stay safe. Looking forward for the next one. Victor Uniform 2, Papa Hotel Delta, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, clear. Bye-bye.
7 Zulu 1,
Lima station, go ahead.
7 Zulu 1, London 7, Zebra 1, Lima, over.
7 Zebra 1 Lima. Thank you very much, Kalaf. Shukran. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Nice to meet you again. It was about 2 years ago we had the QSO on July 29th, 2021, right in the middle of the COVID period. Kalaf, the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My handle is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and I just want to let you know that I'm currently live streaming on YouTube, so you can check it out as well to see how is your signal, because you're booming in here with an enormous signal in Brussels. Back to you, 7 Zulu 1 Double Lima from on 7 off, over.
Yeah, I know you very well. Your sound familiar to me, and yes, we spoke before, and yes, maybe, yeah, and I am enjoying when you're talking with the station from India about farms and plants and grapes. Yes, we here also have a large farm here in the north of Saudi Arabia, from Tabuk city. Yes, there is a big farm producing grapes. ON7FOF 7 Zulu 1LL, over.
Yeah, QSL Kalaf, nice signal, mate. I have to tell you, you're 30 dB over 9. It feels like you're sitting right next to me. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, I didn't know you were growing grapes back in Saudi Arabia. Most of the people, I know that because I've spoken to a couple of other people before from Saudi Arabia, and I have myself trying to get more information on the internet about the climate and the way, or the, how could I say, the toposphere of Saudi Arabia. And I know there are regions that are very fertile, also mountainous or with valleys, and they're growing a lot of stuff there. But my wife, she is a farmer, so She's located in Thailand. Here in Belgium, I do not own a farm. I'm a perfumer. I design perfumes. I have many customers from Saudi Arabia coming to my shop in Brussels on a very regular basis. Of course, now it's going to be a little bit calmer because, Ramadan will start. I also have my little, I would say, garden over here where I grow different things like vegetables, potatoes, you just name it, just for our own cuisine, if I can call it that way. Khalaf, very, very good signal, absolutely insane signal. You're 30 dB over 9 here, so I don't see often my S meter going that high. And just to tell you my QRZ, it's going to be very easy to remember in the future. It looks like an on-off switch, okay? If you write down on/off, you just replace the slash with number 7, and you have my call sign. So it's on 7 off, Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, Fox. Back to you, Khalaf. 7 Zulu 1 Lima Lima from on 7 off, over.
Yeah, I know you very well, and I'm looking for your YouTube page for a long time, but I didn't see videos, and I think there is many of them deleted. So I am happy to hear you on this evening. And yes, I see the new cycle growing up sometime 2 or 3 in the month. It's going up of the record. So I hope to this new cycle continuous active. I hope that I hear some station in the background. I'm not taking more time from you. On 7 off 7Z1LL, over.
Yeah, QSL Khalaf, I'm very pleased to meet you tonight. It's always interesting to turn the beam towards the east because everybody is pointing to the west because we expect to have propagation coming out of North America. And we always forget about the east, but obviously because my wife is from Thailand, I do often point the antenna towards the east in the hope that I can hear voices from that part of the world. Thank you very much, Khalaf. It's been an absolute crazy signal that you're pushing, so fantastic. I think you should not change anything on your settings because it is working like a charm. I'm very pleased to make the contact with you tonight. 73s and 51s to you and your family, and I hope maybe eventually in the future cross aerials again. 7 Zulu 1 Lima Lima. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Yeah, before I go, I want to tell you the signal when you're talking with North America, it was 59 when you turn your beam to our direction, India and Middle East, you're 20-25 over, Roger?
Yeah, that's actually I think the front backward rejection of this antenna, because America is right at the opposite direction for this beam. It's only a 2 element, but it seems to be pretty good in front backward and front sideward rejection. I hope in the future maybe I can once in my life, or when I will be in Thailand, I will try to build a 3 element quad antenna. That would be fantastic. 73s, thanks a lot, Khalaf. Shukran, and I hope you have a good Ramadan. 7 Zulu 1 Lima Lima, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, 7 Zulu 1 Lima Lima, best 73, good luck.
73s, I have a Delta 5 station, go ahead.
Do you copy?
Go ahead.
Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sierra, Lebanon.
Oscar Delta 5, and then you repeat the rest.
Roger, here is Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sierra. I copy you very strong, 59 plus 20, and I copy on the same time, 7 Zulu 1, Lima Lima, 59 plus 20. I am low power station near Beirut.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job, Munir. I have you also 59 plus 5 to 10 dB. Very, very strong signal. I'm also live streaming, so you can listen on YouTube how you sound here in Belgium, Munir. Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sierra. This is Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Roger, on 7 off. Fantastic cool. C'est très joli, c'est très joli. Perfect cool. Oscar 7 off. Here is Oscar Delta 5 Uniform Sierra, and the handle is Munir low power station, 50 watt simple wire antenna, very old transceiver. My transceiver 36 years old is a plastic radio of Yaesu, and my antenna is only 200 meter off wire, and my watt is 50 watt. Is that Roger?
Yeah, I have you 15 dB into the red, Munir. You will see it next time, or when you go to the live stream, you can listen for yourself how strong you are. I think you can speak French. Je pense que vous parlez aussi le français. Am I right? Over.
Bien sûr que je parle le français, je roule beaucoup plus vite. En parlant le français, je roule à une vitesse d'un Harley Davidson, tandis que je roule à une vitesse d'un vélo quand je parle l'anglais.
Je pense que tu fais 40 km par heure en anglais et tu fais probablement 120 la limite vitesse en français. Hein? Pas de problème, Munir. Oui, ça passe très bien pour les 50 watts. Je sais pas qu'est-ce que tu as comme antenne, mais pour te dire, moi j'étais ici avec un signal qui est excessivement fort, hein? Donc j'ai l'impression que la propagation, elle est tout à fait ouverte vers le Liban, vers l'Arabie Saoudite, etc. Pourtant, je suis pas tout à fait dans la bonne direction avec l'antenne, mais bon, j'ai pas besoin de tourner encore plus parce que ça passe déjà très très fort maintenant. Hein. C'était parce que j'avais l'antenne dans la direction de l'Amérique du Nord. Et puis il y a notre copain là de l'Inde qui m'a donné un appel. Et là j'ai tourné l'antenne. J'ai déjà remarqué le soir, ça vaut quand même bien la peine de tourner l'antenne vers l'ouest, hein, vers l'est, hein, parce que vers l'est il y a pas mal de choses qui rentrent, mais tout le monde suit un tout petit peu avec leur antenne le soleil. Et on est tous avec l'antenne en direction de l'Amérique du Nord, bien qu'il y a aussi la propagation avec vous autres. Hein. Ok Munir, je te remercie infiniment pour le contact, ça me fait grand plaisir. On a déjà discuté ensemble, si je vois bien la dernière fois qu'on a eu le QSO, et ça fait plus ou moins un an, il y a 11 mois, ou il y a 10 mois, c'était le 24 mai en 2022, on a aussi le QSO, et à ce moment-là, on l'a eu sur le 10 mètres. Hein. Je te remercie infiniment, ça me fait grand plaisir de te rencontrer ici sur le 20 mètres aussi, et j'espère qu'on peut se rencontrer dans le futur dans des autres bandes. Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sierra, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Pour son QSL, Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox Fox, toujours sur 10 mètres, je suis actif quotidiennement, chaque jour, tous les jours, sur 28 495 ma fréquence moniteur, c'est ma fréquence de stand-by, je fais jusqu'à maintenant 46 000 QSO sur cette fréquence durant 10 mois. Et toujours avec la même antenne, l'antenne filaire de 200 mètres qui est en parallèle à l'eau de mer. Avec cette antenne, je module n'importe où, de 160 mètres jusqu'à 10 mètres. Et j'ai copié de tout le continent. J'ai eu la chance de copier en même temps en demi-heure des stations du Japon, de l'Inde, du Sud-Afrique et suivre l'Amérique de Floride et en même temps j'ai vu Moscou de l'autre côté et Oslo et toujours sur cette même antenne filaire de 200 mètres. Je ne veux pas prendre beaucoup de votre temps, mais je suis très actif ce soir sur 60 mètres. Je suis la seule station du Liban sur 60 mètres. Peut-être on pourra se retrouver là-bas. Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox, plus de retour.
Oui, QSL, je pense que tu as probablement dû mettre le fil de ta maison jusqu'à la mosquée à côté là. C'est pour ça que tu passes très bien, hein, haché 3 fois. Mais je sais un peu, je connais un tout petit peu le système avec l'antenne filaire de 200 mètres parce qu'il y a un copain là que j'ai été visiter en Thaïlande, Hotel Sierra 0 Zulu Oscar Alpha, monsieur maintenant je me souviens plus de son nom, mais lui il avait le même setup, hein, donc il peut avec cette antenne filaire parler un peu sur toutes les fréquences, donc c'est naturellement très facile parce qu'il faut pas commencer à tuner, hein. Ok, je te remercie Mounir. 73. Et je vais aussi te saluer par la caméra, je te remercie et j'espère que l'enregistrement sur YouTube, ça va te faire plaisir. Tu pourras une fois le montrer à tes parents, à ta famille, à tes enfants, etc. pour montrer comment tu sonnes de l'autre côté, hein. 73 Mounir, 73 et merci beaucoup. Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sierra, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox.
Novembre 7, Oscar Fox, distingue uniforme Sierra de retour pour le super final. Oui, l'antenne, je l'ai posée, pas du mosquée, un immeuble qui est juste derrière moi, de 7 étages, et si de cet étage, cet immeuble jusqu'à la maison, et l'autre bout est en direction de l'eau de mer. Mon antenne est plongée dans l'eau de la mer Méditerranée, et il y a un secret, c'est ma chatte Poppy qui me donne la puissance. Elle a 2 kilos et quand elle est sur ma radio, elle me donne 2 kilos chatte. 2 kilos chatte. QSL?
Oui, QSL. Mais la prochaine fois, on va une fois en parler, là, Mounir, quand je fais pas le live stream, parce que j'aurai quelques questions pour comment tu l'as connecté à la radio. Mais on va faire ça la prochaine fois. On aura encore des possibilités. Je vais une fois écouter un peu plus fréquemment sur le 28 495. Pas de problème. Merci, Mounir. Il y a des stations de côté, mais 73, Oscar Delta 5, Uniforme Sierra. Ici, Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox.
À la prochaine. Bonne continuation. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. 73, Mounir, Oscar Delta 5, Uniform Sugar. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, and we're standing by.
Alpha 41, Foxtrot Alpha.
With Foxtrot in the call sign, make your call.
Alpha 41, Foxtrot Alpha.
Alpha 41, Foxtrot Alpha. Thank you very much giving me a shout. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Go ahead there in Muscat.
Yeah, QSL, you are 5 and 9 here in Muscat, loud and clear, very nice modulation you have over there. Congratulations for the nice and neat setup you are having. You are reaching here 10 dB over 9. My name is Adil, like Alpha, Delta Indy Lima, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Adil, Alpha 43, Foxtrot Alpha. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Yes, the name here is Kurt, Adil, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I just want to be sure that I have your call sign correct. So I have Alpha 43 Foxtrot Alpha. Is that correct, Adil? Over.
Negative. It's Alpha 41, number 1.
Okay, I have it now, Adil. Alpha 41 Fox Alpha. So I made the correction and I will log you into my logbook. Very pleased to meet you. I was in Muscat just about what is it? Today we're the 21st. About 21 days ago, I was in Muscat Airport. So I had a flight coming back from Bangkok, and I had the layover in Muscat of 2 hours and a half or 3 hours, about that. So next time I have to travel, I will see if I can stay a little longer, get out, because I think next to the airport you also have the club station. So maybe I can visit you guys. Alpha 41 Fox Alpha, this is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, QSL Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Alpha 41 Foxtrot Alpha Kurt. It's a pleasure to talk to you and work with you this night, and I'll have the total pleasure to meet you and see you in present. If you are coming again, please give me a call. You can share your email ID through qrz.com. You'll find my email there. Just give me an email. I'll send you my contact number. Once even in the future you are coming in Oman, I'll have the pleasure to meet you and see you in present, my dear friend Kurt. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, 100% Adil. Yes, I had to fly from Brussels to Munich, and then there was another flight from Munich to Muscat, and from there to Bangkok, and the return flight was the same in opposite order, of course. And I was in Muscat 2 times. It was beginning of January on the 3rd, and to come back as well. But I only had a layover. I could not go out of the airport because I had a layover of only a few hours, so I couldn't go out. But in case that I organize a new ticket and I have to go through Muscat, I will try to just arrange 12 hours of layover, and then I would be happy to come and visit you guys. I prefer to have a layover in Muscat than having a layover back of a long time back in Munich in Germany. Okay, Adil, there's a few more stations on the site, and I don't want to let them wait too long, but very pleased to meet you tonight. And you can also find my email on my QRZ page. Thank you very much, Adil. Alpha 41 Foxtrot Alpha. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over.
Uniform, my dear friend. We'll be in touch through your email ID. And wishing you all the best, and thank you for taking the call. 73 from Oman. Happy DX, and bye-bye. Ma salama.
Ma salama. Thank you very much. Shukran. Talk to you soon. ON7 OFF, we're standby.
Radio Uniform.
Again?
Indiana, Texas 9, Radio Uniform. Yourself?
India Victor 9, Radio Uniform. Do I have the call correct? Over.
No, negative. Negative Victor is Tango, Italy, Tokyo 9, Radio Uniform. QSL?
Yeah, good evening to you there, Siracusa, Italy, Maurizio. This is Kurt here. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My name is Kurt. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and my call sign is Oscar November number 7 Oscar Foxtrot on 7 off. The QTH is just about 20 kilometers southeast of Brussels. Very pleased to meet you, Maurizio, there from Siracusa in Sicily Island. Go ahead, over.
Yes, QSL. Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Italy, Tokyo 9, Radio Union, return name. Okay, Oscar. Very well, that is a very good, nice, and with good, so we feel your signal is very strong, and your moderation is very fine. Okay. I'm now in the moment, I'm a test of my new radio, ICOM 9. Only only power of my radio, about 100 watts in antenna. An antenna is vertical, homemade. Okay, Kurt, microphone for you. Oscar November 7 Oscar of Foxtrot Italy, Tokyo 9 Radio United.
Yeah, QSL, India, Tango 9 radio uniform. What I will do, I will turn the beam a little bit more to the south because I'm not really pointing towards you there, Maurizio. And I'm not sure if you were listening along, but I'm currently also live streaming, and you can, listen to your audio report when you tune into the live stream of today. I think it can be very useful, especially because you're using a new radio, and you can eventually test your audio signal, or you can check how it sounds on the other side. So I turned the beam a little bit further down to the south to the correct direction there. I've been to Syracuse when I was like 16 years old with school, or 17 years old, because it was a school trip in Sicily Island. So back to you there, Maury. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox with India Tango 9 Romeo uniform.
Yes, Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Italy, Tokyo 9 Radio Union returning. Okay, very well. In this moment I am looking at your QRZ page, and then I am listening. Okay, very well. And now is my wife tell me for dinner. Many thanks for this contact, Kurt. All the best to you and your family. All the I think to copy every day in this very good condition. Yourself?
Yeah, King, thank you. Thank you very much for the cue. So I really appreciate, Maury. I am going to turn the beam towards the Far East again, in the hope that maybe I wake up these guys there in the Pacific Ocean, in Australia, or maybe New Zealand. 73's Maury, you take care. Pleasure is all mine. And thank you for giving me a shout. I have you down the log here. Hopefully we can cross aerials again in the future. India Tango 9 Romeo uniform. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox 73.
Ciao, Sensei. Good day. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. Do you copy? Oscar Yankee 6 Foxtrot Romeo Alpha.
Oscar Yankee 6 Foxtrot Romeo Alpha. That's a surprise. Oh my gosh, I'll have to turn the beam again. I'll do it in a second. I have the beam towards the Far East now, but let me just check the right headings on the QRZ.com page. It's gonna be very helpful. Nice to meet you there, sir. I know it's a club station, so you just have to come with the first name. While I am going to turn the antenna, I seem to have to turn it to 335 degrees, so I'll do that in a second. Go ahead, sir. Over.
Over. Yeah, good day. It's nice to meet you. My name is Johnny Juliet Oscar November Yankee. My normal call sign is Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango, but right now we are running in the club station, so we are using the Oscar Yankee 6 Foxtrot Romeo Alpha call sign. Over. Can you copy?
Yes, definitely we copy. So Oscar Yankee 5 Romeo Tango is your normal call sign, right? Nice to meet you, Johnny. Was it Romeo Tango on the suffix? I think I have it wrong.
It is wrong. Echo Tango.
Yep, I seem to have a little problem with my ears, Johnny. So nice to hear you. We don't hear too much from your island. It's quite unusual to hear voices coming down from the Faroe Island. I think there are not many stations operating from your QTH. Okay, I logged you down with both call signs because I always find it a little bit difficult to just only lock the club station call sign. I also want to lock the station itself, because next time I meet you, whenever you operate from another location and you are using your own private call sign, I won't be able to identify you, because if I only log you with the club station call sign. My name here is Kurt, Johnny, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Smells like Team Spirit, Kurt Cobain. That's how people memorize my name, because I'm a perfumer, HI. Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango. This is on 7 off, over.
Yes, no problem, Kurt. I have taken you up here on the QRZ page, so I have your all your data here, so no problem. And I'm glad that you are logging my calls on also. It's really nice of you. And no, we are not many active here. Running voice, we are maybe two, three people who are doing voice, and there's one station or two stations running CV, but we are only about 5-6 members in the club station at the moment. We're active. There are a few who are just passive members, but it's very rare. Yeah, you're right about that. But I am just... one of my colleagues is working here also, so you might be able to hear some hammering. But yeah, it's really nice here to getting some QS in the logbooks again here.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I hear your friend there. Just ask him if he has a official call sign. Otherwise, he cannot tap, because he's not supposed to make noise. I'm just joking, of course. Fantastic. Yeah, very good. How is life on Faroe Island? Is it like, is it quite remote, or you still have quite a lot of, or a high population down your way? I'm really wondering, because, I'm always intrigued about islands. I always find it fascinating that people who are living on an island far away from everywhere, and I'm not sure if Faroe Island actually belongs more to Iceland or to Norway. What is the best connection you have, or the closest connection to the next country? Over.
Yeah, you're almost right. We are actually we are a self-governed part of the Danish kingdom. So we are a member of the Danish kingdom, but we are self-governed. Our government is about 1,000 years old. It dates all the way back to the Vikings. At the moment we are about 53,000 people living on the island. And well, here is good. The weather is shit, but living here is good. Crime rate is low, and the unemployment percent is only 0.8 at the moment. Over.
Oh, okay. Wow, that is absolutely insane. So the government is... What are people doing on the island? What's the biggest... how could I say, the biggest economy? Is it like fishing, or is it maybe something like, I don't know, petrol drilling, or I have no idea, because to be honest with you, I know the Faroe Islands. I've spoken to your island before, but I never asked this question, so it's pretty intriguing. And yeah, it's a small island, but still 50,000, okay, so you're not too alone, so yeah, anyway, don't worry about the shitty weather. We have shitty weather here in Belgium too from time to time, to be honest with you. We might have a lovely summer, but for the same money, you might have a awful summer where it rains every single day. We just have to bring enough chicken eggs to the priests or the monks or whatever religion you are, and hope for the best, but not sure if it will help. Here we might have an awful summer as well. But yeah, the summers has been gradually becoming a little bit better here. So the past, I think, few years we had a few nice heat waves. And as I am, I think I have some tropical blood in my life, or in my body. I like tropical weather, so I don't bother too much when it's like 30 or 30 something degrees in the middle of the summer. But I remember in my childhood having a temperature of 30 something more was very, very unusual. So you probably had a few days, like maybe 2 or 3 days in a year, you had these very high temperatures. But these, climate change, I guess, is changing things a little bit, and we might get maybe a week, 2 weeks, or even sometimes even a month of 30 plus degrees over here. It happened already, I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah, that's the story over here. I'm actually living down south of the capital city of Brussels. I'm living in a greenbelt area, and I'm surrounded also by slight hills, and farmers here, they virtually grow most of the time either potatoes, corn, cereals, beets. Because it's a mild climate with a lot of rain at sometimes, that's the story over here. And particularly in my QTH, we grow, or they grow over here also grapes. It was actually some kind of an area here where we're growing grapes in greenhouses because the average temperature is too low. And back in the 1960s and 70s, before transport from southern Europe became very, very inexpensive, and before the grapes from the southern Europe were coming in, this was a very well-known town where I'm in here, where they grow grapes, So I think I have a picture on my QRZ page, I'm not sure. I'll pass microphone back to you, Johnny. Sorry for my long transmission. Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango on 7 off, over.
Yeah, it's nice to hear you a little bit about around your area. Here, our biggest export is, there are actually two. There are 50-50. One is normal fishing industry, and the other one is salmon farming. We have three companies here which are doing extremely well on the salmon farming market, and they are actually exporting one of the high-end products of salmon farms, and they're actually farmed out in the sea, so it's not as artificial as you would look, but it's really good, and the export here has been fairly good this last few years, and even during the pandemic it didn't go that much down, so we've been doing really well here in the islands, and the economy here has been really strong for this past about 10 years. Has been really good. And my friend corrected me about the unemployment. It's actually down to 0.6% at the moment. Over.
Oh, that's a 0.2% difference. QSL. So that's fantastic. Okay, I'm very interested. I'm very interested in your story because I have a question about the salmon industry. What are you involved in the salmon industry, or what is your job, Johnny? Over.
Well, not directly in the salmon industry. I work for a construction company. I'm a mobile crane operator, and but my company built one. It is when it was finished, it was the largest land-based salmon farm in the world, where they actually produce the salmon from their eggs till they are about half a kilo to a kilo large before they put them in the ocean to the rings there which they have out in the ocean to breed them up to be 6-7 kilos for they're slaughtered and used for export. Over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. I heard that there's a lot of diseases with the salmon. I was once watching a documentary about the salmon industry right in front of South America. I think it was in Brazil or something. And they were talking about issues of, because of excessive salmon farming, a lot of diseases came around, and they have to give the salmon more and more how could I say, poison to actually kill off the parasites from the salmon. So I heard about that story. And I think it's a little bit worldwide in any kind of industry or farming that is happening. You get more and more diseases because of the concentration of these different either plants or animals or whatever, and it becomes a little bit of a hassle, a little bit of a problem. That's what I heard. And you have mentioned something else. I forgot about what you mentioned. It will come back to me, so I'll release the microphone and I'll try to comment on the second thing that I had in mind. Back to you there, Johnny. Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. Over.
Yeah, what I was doing, my job is mobile crane operator. I am operating a 250-ton mobile crane on a daily basis. And here, when they started with the salmon farming here, they had problems with diseases and stuff like that at first. And but now it's much more controlled, and they've been much better of changing locations and stuff like that, so you don't get the diseases. And they had problem with lice, but then one very clever normal fisherman asked them, do you know that salmon fish only has lice when it's in salt water? Because when they find them upstreams in the river, only a few hundred meters from the sea, these fishes have no lice. And they started studying that, and it turns out that the lice can only thrive in salt water. So when here now they are taking the fish from the rings in the sea, they pump them on board a large tanker, which is filled with fresh water, and they let the fish swim in the fresh water for I don't know a longer period, so they get completely free of lice, and then they put them back in the ring. And this is all done without medication at all. So it has changed a lot here. Over.
Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Okay, that's interesting, Johnny. Really interesting information. Every time when I have a QSO and I talk to people, I always learn something new, and that's always intriguing to me. So it's also a little bit like a window to the world, but also a way to learn more about new subjects. Did I understand you well? You're working in a construction crane, or did I understand it wrong? Is it a train? Is it train or crane? I'm not sure if I understand it right. Over.
Yeah, it's a construction crane. It's a mobile crane.
Did you ever think about mounting an antenna on the arm of a construction crane? It's been hanging in my, in my head for a long period of my life, that if I wanted to have a very huge, long arm of a construction crane, I could make an enormous antenna out of it. Back to you, Johnny. Over.
Yeah, I have been thinking about it. But I've not been fortunate enough to be able to utilize it yet. But that is absolutely in my thoughts, because the main boom of the crane is 70 meters long. So if I had a job somewhere in the mountains, it would be awesome to hang up an antenna. Over.
Yeah, well, is it 17 or 70? 70 or 17?
70.
Wow, can you imagine you build a beam antenna on this 70 meter arm of a crane? Boy, you know what is also the fun part when you're sitting in the construction crane at the altitude. Of course, I think you might have some RFI, so you might have to deal with RFI because you're right in the vicinity of the antenna. But nonetheless, if you can handle somehow to get rid of RFI feedback in the radio, boy, you're going to have an antenna. You're going to boom into every country where you're pointing at. And I can see it's my imagination that's going wild, but if you sit in the construction crane, each time you turn the crane, you're looking into the direction you're beaming to. So it's like you're looking over the sky into the country that you're talking to. That's how I look at it, Johnny. Over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be really fun to try. That would be really fun because, you can just turn around and you can. It takes me about only a minute to take a 360 turn, so that's fine. That would be awesome to try and test out. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Johnny. Yeah, I always had this idea, but I think a construction crane is not a cheap device. I think it is insanely expensive. Maybe they will offer you one when you get to your retirement age, HI. So you might have to ask them, don't trash the crane, give it to me, I'll put it into my garden, Johnny. Back to you.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But this crane I'm operating is about 2 million euros. About 2 million euros. Over.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of our, I would say, our humble, finances, I would say. So yeah, that would be insane. Yeah. Well, I think it should work, and you could eventually mount an extremely enormous antenna on top of it. So I'm really surprised that nobody has. I've never seen it. I've been looking on the internet, see if I can find anybody who has had the crazy idea to mount an antenna on a construction crane arm, but I haven't seen anything so far. You see these very huge antennas that are stacked antennas, but they are limited to the boom length, because of the strength of the wind, So, but it's something now. I don't know. I would put a little antenna on top of the construction crane and do a little bit on the DX while I'm working. I'm not sure if your boss will be happy with it, but yeah, I would probably kill some time like that. Okay, Johnny, I'm very honored to make the acquaintance, mate. It's great QSO. I really enjoy it. I like the QQSOs. That's why I call them, where you just talk a little bit more than just a 5 and 9 report. It's been a great pleasure to hear you. 5 and 9 plus is your report. You will see it on the live stream or when you rewind it back. But you're sounding like you're sitting right next to me. Tonight, propagation conditions has been extremely good, especially to the Middle East, even India, and now to your QTH. So I'm happy to have you on the band here, and I really appreciate that you came back to my call, Johnny. Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. Over.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you here on the band, and I'm watching you here live stream here from the old club station. So it's really nice, and it's really nice to have a normal, longer chat also. I wish you all the best, and 73 from the Faroe Islands, and it was really nice meeting you. And you are also in the log. We are right now in the process of starting using this call sign again. We have not been using it for a long time, so it's really nice to get out on the air with this call sign again. Have all the best, and 73 from or Oscar Yankee 6 Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much there, Johnny. Oscar Yankee 6 from Foxtrot Romeo Alpha or Oscar Yankee 5 Echo Tango. 73's my pleasure, and very pleased to meet you tonight. And hopefully you have many more interesting QSOs this evening there on the 20-meter band. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. We're standby 73.
73.
Victor Alpha 2, Victor Alpha 2, Hotel Whiskey Oscar.
Oscar Yankee 6 Fox Romeo Alpha.
Yeah, I had Foxtrot something from Canada. Go ahead.
QSL QSL. Yes, indeed, from Canada. Call sign is Victor Alpha 2, Victor Foxtrot.
Bonjour Kenneth. Good evening Kenneth. I think you speak French and nice to meet you. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Operator name here is Kurt, like Kurt Cobain, Kilo, Uniform, Romeo Tango. Kurt is my name. The QTH is just down south of the city of Brussels here in Belgium, Kenneth. Microphone back to you, Kenneth. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Foxtrot. This is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Fox. Over.
Yeah, so we're sharing the last two letters, HIHI. Nice indeed. I'm here near Montreal, between Montreal and Quebec, the town. So in between these two towns is obviously the east side of Canada. I do speak fluent French, but I'm native Swiss, so I speak more other languages, 7 of them, than French, but French obviously I'm using every day here. I didn't quite catch your name. First I thought it was Chris, but it's maybe more like Christ. Is that right?
Yeah, okay. QSL, Kenneth. Ken, my name is Kurt. Kilo, Uniform, Romeo, Tango. I repeat, Kilo, Uniform, Romeo, Tango, like Kurt Cobain, okay? I'm a perfumer, so smells like Team Spirit, HI. So Kurt, Kilo, Uniform, Romeo, Tango. Je peux aussi parler le français, Ken, si c'est plus facile pour vous, il n'y a aucun problème. And I just want to let you know, if people, they get my call sign wrong, and they forget the second foxtrot, I just tell them, no, it's French fries at the end, and it really helps. Over.
I will remember that one, the French fry, I will remember, because that makes a very good association here. Your radio signal is 5.5, very good. I'm transmitting here a Hackman spot so not much power, also it works very well in your direction. Very happy with that indeed. Just put that call into the logbook because with the Canadian call sign, I think that's the first time I have your OP station. Very pleased with that. Well, sir, not much to tell you here. The weather is snowing. I repeat, snow is falling down. However, the temperature is rising above freezing point, so that's already very pleasant. It's a long winter here in Quebec, but I like snow. I come from Switzerland, so snow is something I like. And so therefore it does not bother me at all. That's me.
Yeah, QSL, Ken. QSL. Well, here we had a sunny day. We start to have more and more of this spring weather. And we can see that certain trees, they start to carry some flowers. So I think spring is right behind the corner. And we might get, springtime in a few weeks from now in its full glory with all the different colors that pop out of the trees. So we're looking forward to it, Ken. I had a little bit of a QRM on your last transmission. It seems that some kind of a radar started to transmit on the frequency right next to this one. So I had to filter it out with my X-Phase filter as much as I can, and I think I have you now on a better receive by filtering it out. No problem. Very nice. I have you here 5 and 8 to 5 and 9, so very strong signal from your station. but the band is quite noisy because of that radar that is just maybe 10 kilohertz or 20 kilohertz lower than the frequency we're using here. Back to you there, Ken. I hope I have your name correct because it seems to be an English name, although I think your mother tongue is French. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar French fries. Over.
German-speaking side of Switzerland. But the environment here obviously is French. There's a rare exception that there are some English-speaking people in this town here. Mainly going into Montreal, do you have a good support between English and French? However, Quebec, Toronto, that's the town where I am, majority is French, and that is very new because I speak the truth of Tito, or I bet on my TV, I say. So, again, operation is CRD. However, when I speak to English-speaking people, then I make it normally German, which makes it a bit more convenient for them. Well, I'm surprised that the radio show is full tone, because like mentioned, I'm coming out only with 100 watts. Here I'm not the watts are going to be involved more, so maximum is that reduced. I think the massive good antenna equally, and maybe the beam which points into my direction. I do not know yet. Not much more to tell. I was busy kind of trying to sort some interference out. Oh yeah, that's not trying to interference. I'm using an equipment, the Diego VX10, and I must admit one of the things I really adore with this equipment is the filter. You can filter absolutely anything out of it. I have not had a single station strong all week where I could not cancel the noise out from left or the right. So, very nice. What equipment do you use? That's for you.
Yeah, QSL Grant, QSL 100%. And I'm very surprised that you are giving me such a nice signal. But don't get me wrong, when you listen back to the live stream, it sounds a little bit like with an echo, but that's because I had to turn on all the filters of my SDR Play to filter out the radar. So it's the setup here is kind of different from a traditional radio setup. I'm using the Kenwood Tango Sierra 480 as my daily driver for only TX purposes. So I'm only using the Kenwood radio for transmission. I am receiving you, and that's what you can see on the live stream with the SDR Play receiver, and it has a lot of capabilities to filter out quite a lot of stuff, and sometimes even radars can be filtered out if you're at the borderline of the radar signal. But with some effects on the audio that I am getting the station from, because it has to filter out the voice coming from your station. The antenna is a 2-element 5-bander with a single feed point, a cubicle quad, and the antenna is about 14 to 15 meter high up in the air. The power amplifier is the OM Power 2000 plus, and I'm pushing around about 700 watts into the antenna at the moment. That is the working conditions. On the microphone side, it's a Behringer C3 microphone. It's a studio mic, and it seems to work pretty well in combination with that Kenwood radio. So that's the story over here. Okay, I will let you go. It's been a great pleasure to hear you. I am going to turn the beam towards the Far East, see if I can hear any voices from that part of the world. The guys there in New Zealand and Australia, they should be starting to wake up, and in the evening time the short path propagation starts to open between Europe and Pacific, so we're going to give it a try. Thank you very much, Kenneth. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to hear you soon again. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Foxtrot, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Putting another microphone onto my equipment here, but I haven't figured out yet if I should use a coupler, inductive coupler, or if I should just connect it to radar. I'm not quite sure. So I will figure that out and maybe even a little bit nicer. Good. I let you get on with the other side of the road from my point of view. That you have very good contacts into Australia and New Zealand. I'm on a sailboat, so often I do travel to that region, and who knows one day I might surprise you from the other side of the world. Have a wonderful day, or wonderful evening, or night, I should better say, in your company, and until the next QSO. For the real pleasure, here is Victor Alpha 2, Victor Foxtrot, and which is always Oscar November 7.
Merci beaucoup, à la prochaine, Ken, et j'espère de te revoir un de ces quatre sur la fréquence. Ça me fait grand plaisir d'entendre le Canada ce soir ici en Belgique. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Foxtrot, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, we're standby 73. Trees, bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to make a few more calls before I call it today. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, beaming into the Far East or Pacific. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, we're standby. Okay, I filtered that radar without a problem. Just for you guys who are listening along and who are watching the live stream, I'm using a QRM eliminator in conjunction with the SDR Play filter capabilities, and it seems I can filter out almost the entire signal from the radar, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let me see if there is anybody else still around. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox here in Brussels. We're standby. QRZ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, calling CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, calling and standby. Okay, let me move frequency. I'll check if 210 is available. So one moment.
One moment.
Is this frequency in use? Again, is this frequency in use?
Product. Yeah, you're doing good. Your sound is perfect. Don't touch anything. Just leave it where it is. And you just need a big Yagi to let your voice can hear all over the world. So, Salvo, thank you for your call. Best wishes from City of Kuwait. India United 8, Papa Lima Golf from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox.
Delta Lima 0, Golf Charlie.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot.
Oh, Fox, just stand by a minute. I will be right back with you. Delta Lima 0, Golf Charlie, come back.
Yeah, Q, sir. Very good evening. Delta Lima 0, Golf Charlie. Radius Beta, Delta India Echo Tango Echo Radio. Are you 59 plus 40? 59 plus 40 is very big and slow, over.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're also loud here, 30 dB over 9, very strong signal. I think this is a club station. Yeah, first time I work a club station from Germany. This is a good chance, good opening. And I see I can work a vertical station who have a vertical antenna, dipole, 100 watt. They are doing well here. They have a good signal through that condition which we have tonight. Very strong 5x9 plus 30. So back to you. Delta Lima 0 Golf Charlie from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
Yeah, you just saw kilowatt. Conditions at the present time, of course. Yeah, just information here from my equipment. So here is the FT2000 with the H100 S-Mark. Also, so 600 watts from our own made amplifier, and antenna here is treatment optimum, like 20 meter high. That is the condition here on my side. The name is Beta, and my own call is the Delta of Florida 2, Sierra Delta Fox 2 Sugar Delta is my own call, so we had a lot of kills out in the past, so I can remember.
Yeah, I think maybe, I'm not quite sure if I worked you before or no. I didn't type your call sign in the log. You're doing well, actually. 30, still keeping 30 dB over 9, very strong. I'm using here a 5-element on 40-foot boom, 500 watt, working with a Yaesu with a FT 5000 MP, and nothing special. So anyhow, thank you very much for your call, and we wish we can work you on your own call sign then. Best wishes from here, 73, my friend.
Echo Alpha 8 to Noel Papa Canariana. Echo Alpha 8 Unifor Papa. Echo Alpha 8 Universidad Papa.
Yeah, thank you, 73. Okay, Oscar, Florida, again, please.
Wow, you're booming into Belgium there, Musalam. I hope you're doing fine. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. I widen the bandwidth so I can have you through the EFSB, and I'm doing a recording right now on YouTube. I'm actually live streaming as well. This is on 7 off, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. The name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango KURT. Fantastic signal. and I can see even that people in the live stream are telling me like, hey, he sounds like a broadcast station FM, HI. Back to you there, Musalam. 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar, I'm knockout KO with your sound. Over.
Yeah, okay, Kurt, thank you very much for your call. And sorry to keep you the frequency. The Germany's club station, they are really very loud, actually. And you are loud, too. 25 dBs over 9, very strong. Yeah, nice to hear you again. Happy to hear your voice. I see we have last contact was on December, I believe, last year. And nice to hear you again. You're loud, 20 to 25 dBs, very strong here in Kuwait. Nice conditions tonight, Kurt, and really I can hear the station who have a vertical, a dipole, 100 watt. They're doing well. This is a good chance for me. And I can have some fun, to listen to them. Yeah. Anyway, Kurt, thank you very much, and we hope maybe we can. I'm looking forward to work on 40 meter maybe in the future then. Best wishes from here, Kurt. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Florida, from 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar.
Yeah, QSL, Musalam, no problem. Thank you so much. Coming back to the call, and I widened the bandwidth to 5 kilohertz. I think you're using 5 kilohertz. You just have to correct me if I'm wrong. But fantastic audio when we widen the bandwidth to 5 kilohertz. I think you have some ESSB extended single sideband equipment, audio equipment for sure, because nobody else sounds as good as yourself. Thank you very much. Shukran. And hopefully we can cross aerials soon again. Last time we spoke was on 40 meters. 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. And for the record, you can always check the live stream. You're about 1 hour and 35 minutes into the live stream if you want to listen back to it of today. 73s, take care. God bless. Shukran.
Yeah, Kurt, let me tell you, nothing special over here. I just opened I don't know what they call it, Tango Bravo Fox, I believe, and working with a dynamic microphone from Electric Voice, the RE20. Nothing special over here. Maybe when we catch you on 40 meter, we can talk more and more about this radio, which I love and like, the FT5000 MP. So best wishes, 73.
Best wishes, 73s. Good luck. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Okay, gentlemen, just stand by. I would like to work any station, have a vertical antenna, dipole, 100 watt. Only station have a dipole, 100 watt, a vertical antenna. This is a 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar.
Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Bravo Oscar.
Alpha Bravo Oscar, are you working with a vertical dipole?
It's an inverted L.
Oh my God, you are very strong here in Kuwait. Okay, Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Bravo Oscar. I will give you a signal report by the next over. I am not quite sure, 10 or 20 dBs. I will give you the honest report by the next over. Let me know what is the antenna and how many watt. Back to you, over.
Okay, 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar, Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Bravo Oscar. Hello Musalam, I'm Fernando from Estoril. I'm in about 25 kilometers west of Lisbon, and I'm working an inverted L with about 10 meters on vertical, another 7 meters on the horizontal, and 3 meters down. Okay, it's more or less an inverted L. That's the place I have to mount an antenna. My tuner is a military antenna tuner, and that's all I have for all the bands from 10 to 160 meters. Okay, Musalam. 9 kilo 2 kilo Oscar, Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Bravo Oscar. Back to you, sir. Over.
Yeah, Roger, and that, thank you for the information. You're almost 20 dB over 9. Almost so close to 20 dB. I can't give you 5 by 9 plus. Beautiful. You're doing well. I believe if I turn the antenna more on your side, I will pick you much more, I believe. It's almost the middle of Europe I'm beaming right now. So anyhow, thank you very much for your call. Pleasure, I guess, yeah, our first contact with you. Pleasure to have you in the log for the first time. So best wishes from City of Kuwait. Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Bravo Oscar from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
Okay, Muslim, I'm very pleased to have you also in my log. By the way, I'm working a Flex Radio 6300, and I have AKG microphone from Dutch company. That's the work conditions. Okay, so enjoy the
Thank you, 73, my friend.
Charlie Tango 2 Golf Foxtrot Juliet.
Gentlemen, I need to work station who have a vertical dipole 100 watt only. Vertical antennas, dipole antennas, 100 watt. Give a space, give a chance, let me work those stations, please. Any station from Europe have vertical.
This evening, also, in the UK, July is starting to come out, that the history
Papa Uniform.
Papa.
Sierra Victor 1 Charlie Papa Uniform.
Sierra Victor 1 again, please.
QSL, good evening. This is Sierra Victor 1 Charlie Papa Uniform.
Okay, Sierra Victor 1 Charlie Papa United. Yeah, thank you for your call. First time we have you in the log. Your signal report 5859. So back to you, Sierra Victor 1 Charlie Papa United from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
QSL. You are 5'9" in Athens, 5'9" plus 20. The antenna here is a dipole, simple dipole. Power about 90 watts. The rig is Tango Sierra 440 Kenwood, and QTH is Athens. The name here is Manos, Mike Alpha November Oscar Sierra. Back to you, 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar. This is Sugar Victor 1 Charlie Papa Uniform.
Yeah, you're doing well. The Kenwood TS 440. I love this this transceiver. I have one now in front of me. I start ham radio through that transceiver, the TS 440. I love this. Yeah, you're doing well actually. 90 watt with a dipole. You're doing good actually. Good 5 and 9 here in Kuwait. So I thank you for your call. Wishing you all the best from City of Kuwait. Sierra Victor 1 Charlie Papa United from 9 Kilo 2 Kilo Oscar.
Thank you very much, 73. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
73.
9 Kilo 2 Oscar Delta.
824 Papa.
Oh, the Eco Alpha 8?
9 Kilo 2 Oscar Delta.
Eco Alpha 8 again, please.
Uniform Papa, question?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Stand by, please. Let me hear. Let me listen. Eco Alpha 8 United Papa. Is that correct?
Roger, question. 59 plus 5 Event Canary Island. 59 plus 5 Event Canary Island, question?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, thank you very much for your call. First contact with you. Nice to have you in the log. Good 5 and 9, 59 here in Kuwait. Let me know what is the antenna and how many power, over.
Roger, question. You trabajo 1 kilowatt, 1.
Is this frequency in use? 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 In use?
Yakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. 9K2 Oscar Delta. 59 plus.
9K2 Oscar Delta. I will put in the log 5 by 9 plus 15. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. يسعد لي مساك حبيبي.
يا أهلا وسهلا، كيف الحال؟ شلونك؟ طيب؟
بخير الله يحفظك. ما شاء الله. Good opening this evening Osama. Well, I'm really happy. Well, محطات they have vertical, dipoles, 100 watt. They're doing good. S9 plus 10. They're doing well, over.
Roger. I've been listening to you since you started, I believe. Very nice opening, nice signal coming from Europe, and I'm enjoying listening to you. Thank you, Sam, for the contact. I'll be listening. Enjoy the opening. 73 9K2OD.
Yeah. Okay, most welcome, Osama. Happy to talk to you tonight. Habibi. All right, then. Okay, gentlemen, we need to work any station from Europe. Vertical antennas, dipole, 100 watt, from 9 kilo, 2 kilo, Oscar.
Whiskey 4, Bravo, Echo.
Who is something with hotel again? Who is that Papa Hotel again, please? Papa Hotel again, please. I'm not quite sure. Papa Hotel 4 Echo, is that your call sign? Yeah, your name Ellen? Okay, nice to work you for the first time, Ellen. Thank you very much for your call and for your patience. And your signal report is 5 and 9 in Kuwait. I'm wondering, what is your antenna and how many watt, Ellen? Back to you, Papa Hotel 4 Echo from 9 kilo, 2 kilo, Oscar. Wow.
CQ20. This is 9 Hotel 1, Romeo Zulu, CQ20. This is 9 Hotel 1, Romeo Zulu, CQ20.
Yes, that's right out of New Jersey. Habe ich deinen Namen richtig, Eddie, over? Okay, fine. Der Name hier ist Fred, Kudia, New Jersey. Du kannst mit 5 mir an. Schönes Signal, over.
Victor Kilo, Zulu Lima, 9 Hotel 5, Japan, Ontario, looking for Pacific, looking for Japan, Victor Kilo, Zulu Lima, and standing by.
CQDX. This is 9 Hotel 5, Japan, Ontario. 9 Henry 5, Japan, Ontario. Calling CQ, David X-ray. Looking for stations outside Europe. 9 Hotel 5, Japan, Ontario. Calling CQ, David X-ray, and bye for the call. CQDX. This is 9er, Honolulu 5, Japan, Ontario. Calling Pacific.
Because I was QRX for a couple minutes because my son wants something. So, how are you? How about weather in South Africa, Matthew? Over.
Okay, I am from einen schönen Abend, eine gute Nacht und auch wieder. Wir müssen öfters hier auf der Frequenz, so ihr könnt jede Zeit da reinrufen. Robert Julia 2 Mike Tango, November 2 India, iPhone remote 73.
DH3 von KR8R, bist du eventuell im Hintergrund?
Kilo Tango uniform. Got your 5 by 9 at the manual. Thank you for Birmingham. Thank you very much. Remember the Alpha Delta station, come back. Alpha Delta 4. London, Roger.
Yes, okay. Okay, I was...
The time here is about 8 o'clock a.m. After sunrise, and you're absolutely booming. So wonderful short path conditions to you. Thank you very much for your call. Enjoy the DX. It's a lovely day on a Wednesday morning here near, and my boy is about to go to school, so he's just getting organised. So I'll say farewell to him. Thank you very much for the call. And enjoy the DX 4X1FK Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India Kangaroo Island over. Yeah, thank you, dear. Thank you. I really appreciate your call. Enjoy that DX, and you're coming over very, very clear. 73.
Good morning, Tony.
Echo India 9. This is Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India. Copy you 100%, Pat, and you're a 5'8", a solid 5'8" into Kangaroo Island this morning. Absolutely wonderful, lovely to get you in Ireland. I hope everyone is well. I'm on your page now. But wonderful propagation. Yeah, we've worked on 40 metres a couple of times, but this is our first time on 20. So very nice to get you, Pat. I hope the weather's sorting out and you're getting a little bit of spring weather. But I hear you've had very wet and cold conditions, but hopefully it's turning around. Echo India 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo, Victor Kilo 5, Kilo India Kangaroo Island over.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pat. No, you are booming as well, so yeah, that's crazy snow that time of year for you. Okay, Pat, really good to catch up for our first QSO on 20 metres, and I really appreciate your call. You're coming through really clear. I've got no noise. All I hear is you. It's wonderful. There's a few callings, so I'll work a few, and then I'm going to go to work. 73's Pat, cheers to catch up. Echo India 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo, Victor Kilo 5, Kilo India.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Roger, roger. Cheers, Pat. Bravo Tango, come back. Okay, now just give me that, I think it was Echo 52 Bravo Tango. Just come back again, over. Yeah, got that Sierra 52 Bravo Tango. Beautiful copy. 5x8 into Kangaroo Island. You got Tony here, Tango Oscar November Yankee, and you're certainly doing the trip very nicely, over. Okay, just bringing your page up now. Just going to have a look at that. Right, just on your page, QRZ page, and lovely in Rudd in Slovenia. Very much appreciate your call. Solid 5-8 into the island. I'm going to work a few more and then I've got to go to work, but I really appreciate your call. You're booming. 73's back to you for finals, Red, and would maybe just let me know your working conditions. I've got 400 watts, so 4-element Yagi, 4-element Yagi, 25 metres. Over to you, Sierra 52 Bravo Tango, Victor Kilo 5, Kilo India. I got all of that. Thank you very, very much. Okay then, I will work a couple more and then head off. I very much appreciate your call. A big cheers from Kangaroo Island, South Australia. I've logged you in, so thank you for your call. Enjoy the DX. It's been great conditions on all bands. 10 metres has been fantastic. If you really wanted to, you can walk the grey line from South America right through to Africa. We've been getting good Africa late afternoon on the short path on 10 metres. 73's and cheers from the island. Sierra 52 Bravo Tango VK5 KI, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Bravo Echo, over. BK2 Bravo Echo Delta. I got you, no worries, on the back of the beam, over.
I just wanted to check this if I can hear all the time. Towards you, that's why you're coming in very faint now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm beaming direct to Europe and long past the stateside. So yeah, you're definitely in the back of my beam. Over. Yeah, cheers. You're still doing a 5-8 here anyway. 73s.
Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox.
Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox. Here's my good friend Kurt. How are you going? Victor, Kilo 5, Kilo India.
Hey Tony, how you doing, mate? I just wanted to say a quick hello before you go and send the boys off to the school. And yeah, I replied to your email. It got lost in my spam box, so you had to wait a little longer to get a reply. I just wanted to say a quick hello, mate. I'm just doing a live stream. I'm gonna shut it down. It's been like almost 2 hours. Yeah, it's more than 2 hours I've been doing the live stream. Today it's not that strong. It's kind of weird, but yeah, normally you're stronger. But hey, okay, we cannot expect that the gods are going to polish the ionosphere every day for us, right? Back to you, over.
Yeah, Kurt, no worries. Well, you're still doing 5-9 here, so you're absolutely booming, no worries at all. And I did receive your email, and we did some research on Ko Chang, but a very good special came up in Phuket, and we've been to Phuket before, and it was special that we could not, with a 5-star on the beach, massive pool area. We've been there before, but it doesn't really matter where we go at the moment, because it's just spending time with their parents. So we've actually booked that for 5 days, and then we're going for 3 weeks, leaving around about the 8th of July. So coming back on around about the 27th or something like that. So just booked our flights and our accommodation, and just getting now fine-tuning car rental and stuff like that. But yeah, who knows, we could still go to Ko Chang. You never know. We're leaving a week very loose, over.
Yeah, QSL, if you end up in Ko Chang, let me know. I will tell you the secret spots, as I told you before, and if you end up at the place of Hans, there in Nakhon Ratchasima in Korat, I can give you the details too. I'll let you go. I think you want to work a few more stations, and I think you have to send the boys off to school, but hey boy, I wanted to say hello. I couldn't resist when I hear your voice, just to break in and say hello to you. Have a very good morning there. So I hope to hear you very soon, Tony. Great pleasure. Just my kindest regards to you and your family, and also to your lovely wife and the children. I hope to see you soon, mate.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, no, it's going to work out quite good with the in-laws, the parents. So we'll get to Bangkok, and they can go to Bangkok, and then we'll a couple of nights in Bangkok. Then we'll just all fly together to Phuket, have 5 nights there, and then we'll head down to Pattaya down south and spend some time down there because the wife has a flat there, and then we'll come back up and head to northeast Thailand and spend a bit of time at the wife's home ground country with the folks. So that's the idea, is spend some time with the in-laws and meet a few amateur people as well, some of the contacts. I'll definitely be in touch, Kurt. 73s, and thank you very much. A lovely surprise this morning. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. I'll never forget that call sign, being an electrician on us, VK5KI, over.
Yeah, QSL. That was the whole goal, that guys were driving around with the car and DXing. that they don't have to crash into the other car when they have to make a note of my call sign. It's very easy to memorize. 70, and by the way, your call is easy to memorize as well. Victor Kilo 5 Kilo India, Kangaroo Island, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. God bless you, mate. Stay safe and enjoy your day.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kurt. Lovely to hear you. A lovely surprise this morning. 73 from the island. Ciao.
Take care.